From my childhood, I had a dream that I will clear civil services. Sir, I come from Kumbri village, Kathiawar district, Bihar, and my father he is a bank manager in Uttar Bihar Gramin Bank. And initial education it happened in my village itself. In 11th 12th I did from Chinmay Vidyalaya Bokaro, and I fortunately I got into IIT, and from there I graduated as civil engineer in 2018.
नमस्कार, आप देख रहे हैं खबरी बाबा। आज हम दिखाने जा रहे हैं आज पूरे देश के सबसे चर्चित यूपीएससी के टॉपर शुभम कुमार के सफलता का राज और उनके अब तक के जीवन की पूरी कहानी खुद शुभम कुमार की जुबानी। एक्सक्लूसिव बातचीत डॉक्टर खान के साथ।
Hi, it gives me immense pleasure to talk to the topper of the country today, and Shubham को बहुत बहुत मुबारक हो पहले तो बधाई, and I suppose I'm really very obliged that you took time off to come to KSG and then speak to me on this day when the whole nation is looking for Shubham kahan hai, Shubham kahan hai, where is Shubham, and this speaks the volume of a person that you are. We may have played a very small role for the total selection that you have got, but then today I would like you to speak, not me. Tell me about the background that you come from, because that's extremely vital and the whole world wants to know about it today.
Sir, I come from Kumbri village, Kathiawar district, Bihar, and my father he is a bank manager in Uttar Bihar Gramin Bank, and initial education it happened in my village itself, and then I moved to residential school because there was no any school in my area, good schools, and I was really frustrated that I will go to a good school. Then at the age of 6 I went to residential school, and then I in 11th 12th I did from Chinmay Vidyalaya Bokaro, and I fortunately I got into IIT, and from there I graduated as civil engineer in 2018. And we have a joint family at my home, and I am very thankful to my family, my father, my mom, my uncle and my chachi. Everyone has played a very significant role in the overall success of me.
All right, that's amazing. It's not from where you're coming, where you're going in life is very important. So I can see that where you're heading to, I can promise you'll make a fantastic officer of the country. I was just wondering if you could share with our students about your strategy when you were in a good IIT, you were doing a good course. Money, job would have never been a problem, and that can definitely not attract you even in future. So what really did motivate you to take up this job, and then why you wanted to go into an area which was not normally expected of an engineer to go to?
So definitely from my childhood I had a dream that I will clear civil services, but coming from a middle background, I actually in 9th 10th I thought getting into IT would be a good decision because it will somehow secure my job, and it will have a backup plan. And after entering into IIT, I thought I will give my full potential here. I will explore all the areas. So I worked with company in my second year as intern, and then I also worked as a research intern in United States for 2 months. And then when I was involved in the leadership roles in my hostel, I realized that when I'm working for others, it gives me a lot of satisfaction. So in a way, in college, I explored myself. I explored how the happiness, from where I derive happiness. So in my final year, I decided that I will go for civil services, and I did not sit for placement. And in fact, in the United States, my professor he offered me doing masters there.
I remember you mentioned this to me. Yes. But that was not attractive. So it is very important that one should be clear about where you want to go in life.
Definitely.
I mean, if you are very clear about it, no matter nothing, whatever happens, will not stop. And he's so humble, and he says like his rank 1 result is yet to sink in him. I mean, that's the humility that speaks volume about the person you are. I was also wondering if you could tell a little bit about, see, in this total examination, general studies is very vital.
Yes.
And for general studies, what was the kind of strategy that you have had, especially with respect to answer writing practice? Because ultimately, everybody after passing the PT, they nearly have same level of information. So for answer writing practicing, what tools that you used, how you really benefited from that?
Actually, you hit the nail. My biggest strength was always answer writing, and when I started preparation in January 2018, From February, I started daily answer writing little bit that because every other topper used to say that the biggest thing that you can do is do answer writing. In CSE 2019, I got 298th rank, and it was mainly because of GS I got 428 that time. So I'm expecting decent marks this time as well. Answer writing, like it involves 2-3 things in my opinion. Like firstly, it starts with the limiting the resources and the sources that you are following. So even for current and even for static, I used to limit the sources. For current, I used to prepare few topics based on the syllabus. I used to collect few facts, figures, examples, and I generally do not used to hunt for more current affairs. I used to limit that sources. And for answer writing, I think there are two more things, that daily answer writing and a 3 hours test. So in daily answer writing, it's very essential because you can improve upon your answers, and in 3 hours test you can check whether you are able to complete the answers in time by maintaining the quality of answers. So I did both of these, and before prelims, I attempted few GS tests, and after pre it was like every other third day I used to write the full test, GS test, 3 hours test. So it played a huge role, and because once you get into answer writing, then not only your GS answer improves, also your optional answers.
Yeah, skill is a skill.
Skill is skill, and it will improve the way of presentation, and the quality will improve.
So that's precisely what we do at KSE. We make people write every single day. I mean, and then you see that he was talking about, like, he started writing one question. I mean, one question, and that is what he was improving. But then the real thing which I am going to really emphasize upon is that he took state effect. He wrote in 3 hours. He knows what goes on in 3 hours. So it is very important that you simulate your studies in manner that you see that how you perform when the stress of 3 hours is there, and then it is a gradual process. Any skill will take a while to really mature, and then it has been this case. With respect to the last stage, I think that we are coming to is your interview. Of course, you said that I did not take too many mock interviews this time, and I was intentionally, because this was a mistake you did the previous attempt that you had, as we just discussed before we started talking on camera. So tell me about what and how you did for the final level of your preparation of interview.
Sir, first of all, I decided that I will work on my weakness. I was not very confident last year, so I started talking to more people, and after getting selection, it gave me a lot of opportunity where I can interact with my colleagues. And this time, last time, I did not prepare current affairs that well. This year, I focused on current affairs, and I formed a peer group, and we used to discuss few questions. We used to ask questions to each other, and for 5-10 days I did mirror practicing as well. And this time I limited my mock interviews. I gave here one mock and then one more mock, and so I think I focused more on my confidence and more on my core areas.
That's amazing. So this is what is the thing which is coming up repeatedly, even in mains and even now, is that limit yourself. I mean, we are like a problem of plenty, that infodemics that we actually are affected more than the pandemic. So it is very important that we restrict our information to limited number, and then we accordingly go about it. One more thing that I would like to talk about, and then we'll have more of him. I think whenever he gets time, we'll like to speak to him more, and then probably get to the KSE students and then speak to him as and when his time permits. But here I would like to request him to tell our students one thing, that how they should be going about preparing for this examination, how much importance they should be giving for writing practice.
Sir, I would like to add one point in interview preparation. This year I got into contact with my senior bureaucrats from my state. There is one association, National Association of Civil Services, Bihar, Jharkhand. They have this senior bureaucrat. So I joined the group, and I used to interact with few seniors. So that also gave me a confidence.
Definitely. Yeah, but the writing practice, that how often that you recommend? How much writing?
Writing, sir, my core strength, I believe, is writing, and I focus in every aspect. So writing, it involves firstly your presentation, how you're delivering, and then it involves the number of parts that you are breaking the question, and then whether you are able to write those number of points that you desire. Like sometimes we tend to write some other things which are not required and which are not that important. And then comes the value addition. When every base is done, then comes the value addition, where you include maps, data, figures, charts, everything. According to the like if I'm writing geography answer, I will include maps. If I'm writing IR, I will include map. If I'm writing about economy, I will include charts. So this way I did value addition, and for every thing, like I limited my sources. So even for this, I had a few ready-made pages which I prepared, and just before exam I used to just read those 10 pages, so that I can be able to implement those parts in the exam, only those points.
That's very vital point that keeps coming back every time. Keep it limited, and then definitely you'll be able to use them effectively. I think we'll have, he is the latest version of whatever I have been talking to you people. I've been talking to students and telling them this, and do that. Every time we have been talking to, but this is the latest version he talks about. And if you're keeping yourself lean, and if you're keeping it short, you're more effectively using what you have got in your hand. I think I really on this note like to thank you once again. I know that you have got a lot of people who would like to speak to you, but I really appreciate you came all the way to talk to me here. This is one thing, this speaks a volume of the person that you are. We hardly had any role for you to success, very limited role, but then the kind of gesture that you showed is going to really be in my heart for a long time.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
And
Thank
God
you, sir.
bless you.
Thank you.